Hello, and thank you for joining my channel. My name is Mariah Tolliver. Now, don't mind the hair. I just got it trimmed yesterday, and a lot had to get cut off. But it's okay, because you are here to listen to me, right? Not to look at me. Yeah. So I want to move on to my next chapter called "I Love the Way You Lie." It's the chapter 7 in my book that I am talking about while reading to you on pretty much all my videos, with every random video every now and there. But like I said, I consistently get this into people's hands, but it's still a message that's in there. So more than anything, I just want you to hear it and understand it, and just let it resonate with your spirit, because it just does not come from me, but I know something God just wants me to share. So yeah, chapter 7, I love the way you lie. So there are times in the day, not every day as I would like it to be, that I will randomly start telling God how much I love Him and appreciate Him and how amazing He is. Today, April 13th, 2022. Now, just realized I wrote this book in between 21 and 22. So today, April 13th, 2022, I was driving from McDonald's and I just told Him, thank you for creating me, and really meant it. I don't, I don't even McDonald's anymore, because it's just, There were times in the past that I didn't always feel this way. I felt like God made a mistake creating me. I felt worthless, and that was a lie that I believed for a while. God makes no mistakes, only us by the lies that we believe. But then I just started talking more to Him, or Him talking to me. I started saying it makes no sense to me that we can go through life so freely, living in any way that we want, doing what we want, then going to heaven. What on earth, literally, what on earth do we think we're doing? Who do we think we are? I'm telling myself that as well, because I used to be so comfortable letting the day go by, feeling sad and trapped. I did not want to do anything about it. I was afraid to live. This is what low self-esteem did to me, but better yet, what I did to myself because of that fear in me. It is so easy to get stuck in a comfort zone and not live for the purpose of your life, no matter how depressing that comfort zone may feel. But now I know the truth and don't choose to love the lie I was in. But never have I thought I would make it to heaven living like that. But many people who are not afraid to live in a lie actually believe there is no heaven. But many people believe there is a heaven, but they're going to make it there by living a lie. Why is that? Because we love the way we lie and feel there are no consequences that come behind it. In my case, I was lying down in lies. The main reason we lie down is to get comfortable anyway, right? Don't get in a comfort zone. Don't love the way you lie. I'm sure some of you have heard this song by Eminem featuring Untitled, I Love the Way You Lie. In the chorus it says, just gonna stand there and watch me burn. But that's alright, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stare there and hear me cry, but that's alright, because I love the way you lie. We have no idea that we are watching ourselves burn, but we do not know it because we like the way it hurts. Don't take this literally that someone likes to get burnt. But what I mean is we are burning ourselves every day by living in a way that we should not. And we like it, though it's hurting us. Deception is almost everywhere we look. In 1 Corinthians 5:10, Paul wrote in his letter that you would have to leave the world completely to not see deception. But God is the one that's saying, you're just going to stand there and hear me cry, all because we love the way we lie. But wasn't that God that loved us so much that He sent the only flawless and perfect man, His Son, in the world to die for us, to not live like this? I hate the way I lied. I hate the way I may lie again. I hate seeing it all around me. I don't hate the feeling of feeling unworthy when it comes to Jesus dying for me. But I do hate the feeling that we act like we're worthy. Not necessarily saying it, but actions speak way louder than words. Who do we think we are? My pastor said that anyone who lies is imitating the devil and is the devil's child. Also says in John 8:44. It doesn't just have to be the words that come out of our mouth, but the life we choose to live. Just thinking that I told lies and lived it disgusts me more than seeing someone eating puke and blood. Sorry if you have a weak stomach, but this is the point I'm trying to make. It's disgusting seeing you have the ways like your father, who is also your enemy, by the things we do and say. You see, he loves the way you lie. You're giving glory and praise to him when you should be giving it to the only one that is worthy of it. But you and your father both love the way you lie. What can I say? Like father, like son, like father, like daughter. We are children of God. He made us in his image, but we choose to be created in another image by the things we do. We lie upon our own counterfeit wisdom from the enemy, rather than godly, truthful, life-changing for the better wisdom from God. You may say you don't get any wisdom from Satan. You don't worship him or ask him for anything. You have your own mind and think for yourself. Exactly my point. Exactly what he did. It says in Ezekiel that he corrupted his wisdom by his own splendor. He called himself a god. So therefore he developed counterfeit, fake, deceitful wisdom. He destroyed his own wisdom. We doing it today by saying we got where we are because of us. And some of the places that we got to were not even from God, simply because we never asked God for wisdom, but use our own counterfeit wisdom. Then we influence others to do the same. There are so many ways to live a lie, but the Father you blindly follow won't show you that. So we need to open our eyes up to reality and follow the Father that will show us the truth. But we have to get permission from the Son, who is the truth, to get that relationship with his Father. So what do you choose? To love the way you lie in your lies, or to love the truth that died for you? And sad to say, I know many people or whoever watches this video is not going to answer that question, because it makes sense to say, I'm going to live for the truth that died for me. But are we actually going to live it? Are we actually going to be like, okay, Jesus, you have died for my sins. I believe that you are the Son of God. Come into my life. It's easy to say that, but it's really easy to believe that, to follow that, because you do lose your life that you were so comfortable in, a life of lies. But it's your life, it's the life of lies that's gonna take the life out of you when this world is over. And I'm not saying this to scare nobody. I am not saying this because I just want you to listen to me. But I'm saying this because I care. I seriously care. Just look at everything around you. Like every bad thing that I see that's going on in this world right now is a wake-up call, a warning that, man, this world cannot last forever. Look at all the crazy thing that's going on. I really need to check myself and make sure that I'm good, because I don't want to live in a world that's worse than what I'm living in now. This life really depresses the mess out of me. I'm happy, I'm happy, and it's only because of God. Only because I know the promise that he has for me. Only because Jesus died for me and I didn't even deserve it. It's a no-brainer to me. Like I shared with you guys how in my chapter Love is Love, or What is Love, I shared how I was attracted to the same sex and how I did not choose that, but it was just something that was in me since I was little. And I even lied to my pastor when I went to her and I was talking to her about just me being sad, me wanting to take myself out of this world, and just talking to her about my background, my upbringing with my mother, my father never being in my life. And she asked me, usually when a child has that, a female child has that certain dynamic, or maybe a male, I don't know, that they have a loving but difficult mother and an absent father. They grow up to be, they grow up not knowing what true love is and finding themselves being attracted to the same gender. And because I did not want to feel embarrassed, I said, oh no, I lied to my pastor, you know, and I really regret that because I know she wasn't just saying that to be nosy or anything, but because she just really cared. So honestly, it's just the most important thing. And even though I said that I also said in my video, how much do we really care about our life, and I just broke it down. But it's just, even though I feel uncomfortable saying it, it's not ever gonna be about me, but somebody else that may be going through something so similar. I'm just gonna say it because I just hope that it helps you, because I just truly care about you. You know, like, if people that knew me saw this video and they saw this confession, I will probably lose friends, but I would rather lose friends than seeing somebody else lose their life. That's just where I am in my life right now. I just care. But just take this just take this into consideration. Like, if you cannot watch the whole video all in one sitting, because I kind of make a short video to save my life, and when I watched the duration, I made a 3 minute, like a 3 minute and 39-second video talking about common sense, and it was like only a couple of seconds of that being watched, and I'm just like, what in the world? I don't, I have long videos like this because it's just so much to talk about, and it's even much more to talk about than what I record. But I know everybody is just not gonna sit down and watch, because even when I read something or watch something, my mind just sort of fades away. That's just how our mind is sometimes. But I'm sorry that I don't have like music playing in the background. I don't have like special effects on here, but it's not really needed for me. I'm just telling you my truth. I'm telling you not my truth. My truth is just my experiences and my confessions and revelation of what I've been through. But the truth is always going to be what God has said, what's in the Bible. At the end of the day, I combine my experiences with what God put in my spirit, and that's how I can talk about it. And that's how I was able to write about it. But you guys be blessed. Just know that I care. I just do. Okay. Be blessed. I love you. Take care.